Okay, Oak Rovers, this is going to be a video to help you with worksheet number 47. Now on worksheet number 47, you're going to be solving word problems that involve consecutive integers. Now just like before, we're going to follow a few steps. The first step is define the variables or draw pictures. And in this case, I don't have to draw pictures, I just have to give definitions or define the variables. After I do that, I write out what the equation says, and then I solve it one step at a time. Now I'm going to take each of these problems till you get to a simple two-step equation. And after you get to the two-step equation, I'm going to expect that you're going to be able to do that from that point. If you're unable to do that, you need to look back at my videos on two-step equations just to make sure that you're able to do those. Okay, let's look at the first problem. Letter A. Find three consecutive even integers whose sum is 72. Now consecutive means in a row. So if I talk about consecutive integers, they'd be like 11, 12, and 13, 17, 18, and 19, 4, 5, and 6. Those are consecutive integers. Now when I talk about consecutive even integers, that means like 10, 12, and 14, or 4, 6, and 8, or 22, 20, 22, 24. Those are examples of consecutive even integers. Now the first step in all these problems, on the integer problems, is to define the variables. So since they're coming consecutive even integers, that means I have to skip a number before I get the next one. So my consecutive even integers are going to be x for the first number, then two more than that, which is x plus 2 for the second number, and then two more than that, which is x plus 4 for the third number. Now, they say that that sum for those three numbers is going to be 72. So I have to write it in an equation, and what I'm going to write is x plus 2 plus x plus 4 is equal to 72. So that's the first number, the second number, and the third number is equal to 72. Now I can combine my like terms, and when I do that I end up getting 3x's plus 6 is equal to 72. And from that point you should be able to solve this problem. Let's look at the next one, letter O. Find two consecutive even integers such that the sum of the larger and twice as smaller is 62. So since they're consecutive even integers and I'm only going to do two of them, I'm going to let x be the first one, and then two more than that, or x plus 2 is equal to the second number. Now the reason I'm doing x plus 2 is if I just pick an even integer like 12, the next even integer after that would be two more than that. So that's why I got my x and then x plus 2. Now, in this case, it says the sum of the larger and twice the smaller is 62. So the larger is x plus 2, and twice the smaller is 2 times x is equal to 62. Now if I can combine my like terms on that problem, I'm going to get 3x plus 2 is equal to 62. And again, now I have a simple two-step problem that you should be able to solve. Let's do the last one. Three consecutive odd integers such that the sum of the smallest and 4 times the largest is 61. Again, just like all the problems, I have to define the variables first. Now, let's just pick an odd number, something like 9. The next odd number after that would be 2 more than that, or 11. And the next odd number after that would be 4 more than the original one, or 13. So when I define my variables, I'm going to define them as x being my first, x plus 2, or 2 more than that first number to be my second, and x plus 4, or 4 more than my first one to be my third number. Now it says the sum of the smallest, which is x, and 4 times the largest, which is 4 times x plus 4, is equal to 61. So here's what that one's going to look like when I get that one written down here. X, which is the smallest, plus 4 times x plus 4, which is 4 times the largest, is equal to 61. Now I have to use my distributive property next. X stays the same. 4 times x is just going to be 4x, and then 4 times 4 is 16, and that's going to be equal to 61. Now if I combine my like terms on the left side, I get 5x plus 16 is equal to 61. And now it's a problem that you should be able to solve because it's a simple two-step problem. I hope this video helped. If you have any questions, make sure you ask me tomorrow in class.